Music ministry. You have been given special gifts by God, and as such, you are given a special call, a vocation, to return those gifts to God and to use them in service of the community. Thank you for choosing Mass Choir as a manifestation of this vocation. The choir shirts that we wear each week are not just any ordinary apparel, as you know. They are an outward sign of our special mission as music ministers, which is symbolic of our role as servants of both the liturgy and of the assembly, but also a sign of our unity as a musical group. And so, as such, I want to take a few minutes to dive a little deeper into the symbolism that went into the design, the very intentional design of these shirts. Now, these were handcrafted by one of our very own students, Alberto de Campos Cusack, class of 2011, an alumnus who's still with us, and someone who spent a lot of time, and he and I went back and forth many times on design opportunities. So this was very carefully thought through, and I hope that you enjoy them and appreciate them as much as the rest of us do. But first, the colors. Well, you know that we do have red and green. This is super convenient for Christmas concerts because you can wear some of both, and that's very festive. But as you know, they're also reflective of colors of the church year. So the green color that we wear is reflective of ordinary time. That's the day-to-day, normal business as usual days of the church. The red shirts, of course, are the color of fire, the color of the Holy Spirit, the color of high feasts and holy days. Those are worn for other special occasions. Now, as you know, these shirts are also adorned with some very unique custom-designed symbols. If you first look at the small symbol on the top of the rear of the shirt, you notice a small caption under our name that says, "Singers Roar!" Well, any choir member who's been around more than a couple of weeks knows immediately that this is a line from one of the choir's favorite songs, "Love Has Come," a song which proclaims that Jesus is the love which has come to bring meaning to all of our lives. This is a great song and one gets us all invigorated, so it has a special place, I think, in all of our hearts. On the front, your eyes can't help but immediately be drawn to the central figure of the lion. Well, why a lion, you might ask? Have you ever heard them sing? Horrible voices. But let me tell you a little bit about the story behind that. If you think back to your Theology 101, it was prophesied that the Messiah would descend from the tribe of Judah and would then be the Lion of Judah. Jesus was descended from the tribe of Judah and the fulfillment of this prophecy. So the lion is actually symbolic of Jesus himself. Well, it is also a tip of the hat to the song "Love Has Come," where singers roar again. It is also a reminder to us that lions are fierce and loyal creatures, and maybe a model for us to be fiercely strong in our faith and our music ministry as well. Of course, in the circle is a phrase in Latin, which is "Qui cantat bis orat." This is, of course, a very famous phrase from St. Augustine that says, "The one who sings prays twice." This speaks to the innumerable and essential role of music in raising people's hearts and minds to places beyond simple spoken word, to transcend mere words on a page, and raise our spirits and our souls and our hearts to a much higher place. And we can do that so much more effectively and powerfully through song. So it gives us credence to what we do. You note also a small alpha and an omega listed there. God is not just the beginning and the end of each of our days, but also each of our lives and of all of creation. Of course, our name, St. Louis University Mass Choir, encircles those symbols. St. Louis University is the place that brings us all together, and for me, the place that since 1989 has been the place where music ministry has started as a small group and grown into this amazing, beautiful blossom that takes the shape of what we have now. And then Mass Choir, which for me has always been a bit of a play on words. We sing at Mass, hence Mass Choir, but we are also massive in size, sound, and spirit. The Celtic design, which then completes the entire circle, pulls it all together and is also a tribute and connection to our past history. Previous versions of this shirt had very simple Celtic designs on them, and so it harkens back to those simple designs, pulls them and ties and connects us back to those who have done this ministry in the past. So I hope this helps you have a better appreciation for the design of the shirt and the special role that the shirts play in choir unity and also in expressing choir ministry and choir mission. Thanks for all that you do. Take care.